Hello everybody, Jed here, and welcome to my Dravida, formerly Pandya playthrough in Imperator Rome, where, well, things aren't going badly. We are prepping for another war soon. We're slowly building up. I do need to get some of my provinces. Oh wow, no wonder they're not happy. Yeah. Oh no, that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm happy for people to gain extra infantry at the moment. So we're building up at the moment. Here is gaining, so while it's disloyal province, and we do have some starving pops here. Nothing I can really do about it, so they can go and starve. We've already got the trade route filled in. We do have a reasonable income, though our tax, we are on low settings for our armies at the moment. I do want a war with Moria, but the real key thing we've got to do is we've got to time our war with Moria well. Wow, they have properly pushed in here, I think. Don't know if... Should I say that? If I look, a lot of this is impassable, so... Not a huge amount, but still... I really do wish I could get in touch with some of these guys to help. Oh my god. Bactria has just split in two. Let's have a look at the far side of the world. Rome is growing, but Carthage has really hit back. Is Carthage actually holds Rome, so Rome may be about to crumble to Carthage's might. Macedon has grown. Thrace is still... fighting there. Egypt has pushed Phrygia back, though they've got some other territories well within their territory there. And Kush has, or has Egypt pushed into Kush? I think Egypt's pushed into Kush. So things are happening in the world, and the landscape of Britain has changed. They're all over the place still, and these guys are growing. Anyway, back to here. That's potentially annoying. Like I said, I would like Moria. Ooh, splendid, I'll be friends. I would very much like Moria to end up at a war at the other end of their empire. That said, they are very low manpower at the moment. While they've got a lot of legions, they have been in war after war after war. So, it is potentially a good time to try and take some territory off them, but... I can't go to all of them yet. To try and eat some territory, certainly around here, would potentially be good for us at the moment. The real issue is getting our timing right. So I can't capture any of that. We already have claims there. So there's this little bit where I'd want to go for to start with. There we go. So we go to provinces. It's here, so value where I'd want to try and claim. So we captured there, that little bit. Oh god. Okay, so that war just ended. They are at war up there, though. Ooh. They've cancelled the agreement we had. This is potentially a good time for war. It's working out where's best to capture. See, there's quite a big territory. I think here should be quite easy to capture. We are going to take a lot of attrition if we do this. There's not a huge amount I could do about that, but we should be able to push through relatively quickly. Oh, somebody's reappearing. Ooh, reducing our war score cost sounds good to me. So we've got good things. We don't have anywhere near as many legions, and they're not that far off. They have a lot of legions, but they are going to be fighting up into these mountains, so that is really, really negative for them, actually, guys. So, Factory is dealing with that revolt quite quickly. So, actually, I need to give it a little bit of time, but I can't seek treatment because they're a child. Oh, no, yeah, I can. Let's seek treatment for the child. So yeah, so Moria will, while they'll probably win that war, you can see they're not actually gaining manpower at the moment particularly quickly. Ooh. Oh god damn it, you can be bribed. I'm actually quite happy to bribe people. So they're obviously engaged in combat up here. I can't see anything falling yet. So basically the thing I'm going to do is wait until... Oh no, it's here. Oh. Okay, so yeah, now is definitely the time to hit. Wish me luck, guys. We want to give it a little bit of time. We obviously want to push up here a bit, being careful, but most of our forces are going to... Oh, Moria's gained a couple of other people. It's here, so Vindariba. That is definitely the right one, isn't it? Yeah. Don't want to go for that one. Wish me luck, guys! Battery Civil War is over. Persuade them to give up. And we're doing quite well instantly here because of our... let's go try and take that fortress there. Because of our fortifications, we've gained an instant nice foothold there. Obviously, there's other wars going on, and Moria is mostly busy here. I want to instantly get some mercs out as well. Ooh. Oh yeah, they've got a little bit of support. Oh, they're the mercenaries. Okay. So yeah, we're going to grab that relatively quickly and start pushing the war score out. We are going to take attrition, and that is the downside here, but... ooh, discipline, we're at war. Discipline will help us in the battles to come, though as I said, I'm hoping to finish this. We are running a negative, but that's simply because we are running, you know, we are, words failing me. We're obviously in territory which isn't great for us, but we're doing well. We should have all of that territory taken soon enough. And the fact they've got no castles here really... Oh! Okay, reinforcements. God damn it. We overdid it. Somebody else can head this way to reinforce. You can... We're not going to get there in time. That's fine. It's not... We didn't do badly. In fact, I think getting these guys straight in there will actually potentially help. Because they are so... No. Let's lower our speed. You can get your butt here, please. We're going to start pushing that way. These guys can keep clearing up over here. A plea for asylum. Mount him on a cross. He's useless. Mount him on a cross. Not that I'm sure why we'd be using crosses here, but, you know. So we're going to position ourselves to be able to take them on. We've already gained the war goal, so as long as we hold what we've got, things are going to start going our way nicely. They do appear to be marching at us, so reinforcements would be a good thing. It's going to be a close one. They are going to win, but they're going to lose the next battle, so... I'm not overly upset at taking losses in, you know, the odd place. Ah, damn it. These guys can be put onto auto independent operations for now. Come on, catch them. Okay, you can stay dug in there. We're going to win that one, so these guys are going to need to be brought back up, unsurprisingly, but that's not the end of the world. We are now running a positive income again from taking some losses. New governor there. We will win that one. Ah, they broke off their move. Come on, no, we're not going to catch them in time. Move forwards there. Okay, hopefully we'll catch them there. Ooh, no, they've got more reinforcements coming in. Let's rejig. Monthly loyalty, please. Okay, trying to keep my armies relatively close together just because it gives us a bit of defense. Okay, they do have some forces there. I want to be... Oh, we've already pushed them back. That's fine. These guys are doing their own thing, so let's hope they do some sensible things. Oh, actually, no, they've got a thing there. You can pull back them. They are giving me quite a bit there. That's a lot of territory. Let's have a look. They're obviously not in a good way, so they want to give me there, there, and there. Let's take it. That was a fairly nice little short war. We took quite a big swathe of territory there. Let's independent operations everybody just to get them back. And then burn off our mercs. I am rather surprised. That shows, see, I could have potentially taken more by being aggressive, but actually we wouldn't have necessarily really wanted to take much more than that. Reduce the cost of the army, and I do want to build some more fortifications up here, unsurprisingly. That'll cover the gaps. The other thing I want is here, because some of these fortifications will be really nice, because when we go to war next, they will cut off these little choke points, which will mean I can swallow up everything behind relatively easily, actually. And in fact... yeah, that'll swallow up most of that pretty much instantly in the next war, and obviously then I'll potentially be looking at taking all this territory here. Downside is a lot of this place isn't the best supply, but we'll get there. God, my allies don't think even really got involved in the war there. Considering the battles, we won a couple, but we lost a fair few. So actually, I'm a bit surprised they gave us the option so easily. Oh, we're going to start building some roads up as well, because we definitely want a road up there, and we definitely want a road up here. try and work out where. Once they're built, I'll probably look at getting rid of some of this secondary line, because we definitely don't need a lot of these anymore, guys. We keep that one there. Yeah, because effectively my front line is actually my front line, so... And by getting a lot of these places, see, a lot of this will just get swallowed up instantly when we go to war by my fortification placements. So yeah, that'll do nicely. And Dravida has grown again. I really should take these guys out at some point, though we're still at peace with them. When we can, we will just swallow them up. Unfortunately, that has left these guys vulnerable, but I don't care. These guys are all still out of my diplomatic range. Eventually we'll start getting into some of these guys' ranges. Then we can start forming alliances against the Moria. But by that time I'll probably be verging on a great power. Let's have a look for my next decision. We need an awful lot for my next decision. Yeah. See, what I find weird is I don't need some of the territory I've got. Which really does confuse me a bit. Why some of these places aren't needed as part of it. I'm sure there's a perfectly valid reason, but I don't know what it is. This is all of this area I don't get why you don't need. I'm sure somebody watching knows, probably far better than me. I'm a little worried by them. You're my road building force, you can just keep going with that. You can head here and start building a road up there. Let's get the citizens. Now that was a really good... I'm still shocked by that little war, you can probably tell. I was expecting it to be a lot longer and more brutal than that. We'd have potentially got a bit more territory if we'd fought it on, but... it was worth doing, you know, for an easy thing. I mean, long term, I might regret it, but... yeah, we'll see. Those guys are actually managing to push out a bit. You know, just so long as we pick our time carefully, we make sure we've got our defensive lines, we're actually relatively safe. They could still theoretically send a huge naval invasion, but I think I'm safe from that. Okay, we're going to start building a road up here. Just getting some roads to our front lines will be very beneficial, guys. It just means we can get people up there quicker. Because obviously down here we've got a lot of road movement, so we'll potentially build one along here as well. But The other option I really could do is I could just pour in this way next time. You hold a small force here and just throw a lot of forces this way. But we'll work it out when we want to work it out. And get all of this claimed soon. Though these guys are liable to expand nicely. I think Moria's bitten off more than he can chew at the moment. And Boy are doing well as well, actually. I think Rome has, you know, got itself in a bit of a pickle there. We're going to build a road along here. Okay. I do need to gobble up some of those little guys next time, but that's not going to be a problem. I'm going to wait for them to finish their war first though, because if I can get more territory by letting them win that war first, that will be more beneficial for us. So a lot of road building going on. But this is just basically a slow and steady. You know, we're slowly going to take, whenever we get the opportunities, we're going to expand. The next war is going to be ridiculously easy, because we'll gobble up all of this territory here without even lifting a finger. I'm probably going to do a bit of a burst, try and burst out over here a bit. Which will potentially long term make it harder for us, but I think, do I need to colonise some of that long run for Dravida? I mean, however I say that. Yeah, so we're going to want to be doing some colonisation over there as well at some point, so we're going to properly try and burst out here in the next war, multiple, so we'll get a few armies there to push forwards. Nothing. And then we can catch there, push along and potentially, you know, secure up to their long run. But we can also start with all that colonisation, take out this guys, but certainly start making a lot of friends with all of these guys and these guys when we can as well. And yeah, and just slowly grinding through then. But by the time we get to there, you know, if we look at population mode, is that Moria's capital? I think it may be. How do I actually tell where the capital is? Because it has a thing on it if I can see it, like a little marker, but I don't think I can see up there, though I suspect that's their capital. Oh, they have been road building as well. I mean, the population there suggests to me it's their capital. Oh, Badger has a little chunk of territory just there, inside their territory. Interestingly. Okay. Oh wow, Moria's actually sieging their capital. Oh, that's a bit of impassable terrain there. I was wondering why I couldn't go through there. And there we go, all my fortresses have popped. Yeah, literally the next war. They can't get to here. This area will just disintegrate because of my fortress positions. We might have to move something in to clear up. But if we take there as our next war goal in our next war, that's not going to be too much of a problem. Anyway, guys, this is only going to be a short episode today. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games, so please check them out. As always, thank you very much for watching.